Okay, what should I unwrap next? I'm gonna do this little guy over here because he's floating on his own. I don't like that. Seems lonely. Whoa. Flat map. Alright, let's go to sulfur over here. And let's start stitching. Alright. And I get those guys? Oh, those guys can stay on their own. Done. Alright, let's do this little side console thing over here. This thing's a little bit more complicated.
I hate round things.
Yeah, round things suck, dude. They look good, but pain in the ass. Alright. Let's get this all. Oh, shit. Just gonna separate my elements here so they're, again, a little bit more manageable. What is all this? Oh, it's this little guy. Cool. Alright. Now we'd be manageable. Let's do it. Oh yeah. I probably have a lot of things I can delete from this model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a little garbage dump. Sometimes when you have like tons of elements and you want to delete a bunch of things, you can just kind of put all the faces off to the side, and then at the end you can just grab them all and convert to editable poly and just delete them all at the same time. That way you don't got to waste your time doing it one by one. Alright, oh, that was that bias. There we go. That's done. And then we'll grab this thing. And yeah, we're not going to need this face, so let's hit D. Throw it up over here. Alright, there we go. And no, that's a stupid one. Let's just do that one down here. Alright, that's done. We got this thing here. This thing looks like it needs everything. It's kind of a stupid shape. I should probably have modeled this thing out a little better, but we'll see what it bakes out like. Sometimes things can be a little too simple, but right now we'll stick with what we got and see how it bakes. Yeah, it's a good place for a seam under there. And that, or maybe over here. Yeah, that's nicer. And then we got, what, this whole crazy contraption over here. Let's start with this. And just rotate that over that way. Stitch those into place. Let's see what we got here. Ah, well, this is fairly well deleted. Yeah, sometimes nothing you can do.
I did make it a lot more low poly than I originally was, but
But you're done.
So yeah, same for me.
it's like there's just no way.
No, and that's fine. You don't want to over push it. If you try and make your stuff too low poly, your bakes will come out bad, and yeah, it's not worth it, right? Again, especially for a portfolio piece. Not
Mine
worth it.
down to 14, so
It's pretty good. I have not even looked at my poly count yet.
here's my bar. Nuts.
Yeah, it might be all right. We'll see.
Light.
Silly looking shape.
Use the Paris you buy.
Oh shit!
I have Paris.
You don't have them yet?
No.
Paris and a parasite.
Nice.
Actually, there is a Paris near my house last night.
Oh yeah.
Last night.
I just don't know the.
Watch your language, God fucking.
All right, let's flatten, flatten.
I think one of my favorite things is just like, yeah, I think it was one of the games you were reviewing. I think it was our games. It's like, oh man, this is some killer bullshit or something like that. It's like,
Yeah.
I died. It was just like, oh my God.
Those are really fun. I'm looking forward to doing more of those. Alright, what do we have here? I don't need this. Let's get rid of this. Oh, there's actually a bunch of stuff we don't need in here. We don't need all of that. Yeah, those are fun. It'll be good doing them for third year.
Yeah,
Be way harder on you guys for third year.
Oh, yeah.
I expect it to.
I actually requested, can we get less performance reviews? Not because I don't, because they're not good for us. It's because I need to keep working on this shit. I don't like stopping sometimes.
Yeah,
Not even eating.
it's hard. It's a hard mix of having to get your stuff done and making sure your stuff is good. Sometimes you gotta, make different calls, right?
Oh man. I had this weird thing happen where I was crap.
Talk?
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's like I was working on a character and I'd reset XForm on the eyes,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason, the materials on both the eye and the cornea that I had turned black.
Sometimes that happens if they're inverted.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah. I could still see, like, if I put the specular up
Yes.
on it,
Yes.
I could see
Okay.
the color.
We
of
did
the
have
set.
that problem at work recently, and there was nothing we could do to just generally fix it.
Yeah.
We ended up having to delete some of those faces and like remake them. I mean, if it's your whole eye, it might be some other problem, hopefully. But yeah, it was a shit problem.
Yeah, I just deleted the whole eye. We did it.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to. It sucks, but sometimes you're just screwed.
Thanks for the show.
Yep. Right.
I've noticed I don't have the mental ray render in 2017.
Oh yeah, maybe they got rid of it or something.
No, so I had that issue too. I can't even remember how I fixed it. How I just
Whatever. You don't need to render shit.
Yeah.
just Yeah, the reason why it was the reason why I was getting that one error on the freaking time.
Yeah. Oh, that was it, eh?
Yeah, it was.
That sucks.
Oh wait, I changed my graphics card thing.
Yeah, that's under preferences and driver, I believe. Schloss box.
A whole bunch. Just pushing some words.
Just pushing some verts. Just a bunch of vert pushers, that's all we are.
I said the push modifier actually helped me with making my character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That black outline.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I love push is awesome.
Yeah. Tell me about this.
Yeah, that's a pretty good modifier. All right, those guys are done. Let's do a little bit of saving. Yeah, we're getting there. It's almost done. All right. Nice. That's this guy. It's pretty simple. Let's get him out of the way. He's huge. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got this guy. He's missing a few of this. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stitch those right in there. And I'm going to do a bias of 0 and just kind of force them into the shape that's already there. Just make sure you click on the right parts. It's only a little bit of skewing. And then what do we got here? We got the underside, and then we got the front. Let's do some sides. This guy here. Whoop. Whoop. Where's this little guy? It's over her. Oh, let's say. Let's cross it. Let's do this. And let's move them in there. And then stitch. And in there. Actually, where's that seam? I want that seam under here somewhere. Just because I know we have that like object there. It's kind of the problem with hiding your objects sometimes when you're working on them. You don't really get a good reference of the things around your mesh and what you might actually need. So this thing's way too long, but we'll get to that once we start packing our UVs. This thing is a really stupid object, so let's get it out of the way. Definitely don't need this top bit. Yeah. Alright, same thing. Let's just stitch these guys in here. So much stitching, eh?
Oh,
Whoa, weird. It's like a stitching church. All the stitching. May the stitching be with you. All hail Teapot God. Okay. Here's a presser. What's this part? This part's just the back. Try to use machines. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, a little monitor here.
It recognizes that I'm close by the.
What's happening?
I'm talking about the Pokemon Go.
Oh, cool. Sometimes you gotta flatten a few different ways. And one touch. Alright. Whoa. Oh, is that big up there? Oh yeah. Ooh, frizziness. Oh shit, we missed one. There we go. Good enough. I got two of these bad boys, so I'm definitely just gonna unwrap one. Aw, did I leave a hole up here? Weird. Alright, let's fix this guy up a little bit. Alright, just left a whole gigantic hole up in here. What an idiot. Yeah, sometimes you just want to beat its legs.
It's like, where are its legs? Yeah, I have my character open,
Yeah.
and it's just like, poly count is 341,000.
Yeah.
But if I select everything in the scene, it's only 51,000.
Oh, do you got some
Where's
hidden
that
stuff?
extra 300,000 go? What's that?
You got some hidden stuff?
No.
Do you have?
A box that's 8 polygons. It's a mess.
Huh. It might be. No, I don't know. See if you haven't selected.
Might be.
Might be max.
It might be max. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a new feature in 2017. Auto tessellation. Surprise tessellation.
Oh, better not.
What?
Oh, better not.
Wow. Oh, there you go. Whoa. Did you fall?
No.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I care.
Oh no.
I just tap the sides of it. That's all good.
Just point it at the computer.
Yeah, don't.
Your computer's liquid cooled, it's fine. Could use more liquid.
I don't think that kind of coke would be good for it.
Maybe. I heard Coke's pretty good for machinery. De-rust it, nice.
Coke is the perfect remedy for getting a new computer.
It's true.
Can't afford a new computer.
If you want a new computer, just pour some Coke.
Whatever, just get Coke to buy a new one.
Yeah, exactly.
You tweet at them enough times, maybe they'll get you one.
What happened there? What the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just thinking the same thing. That's the bane of our existence.
Yeah.
Huh?
What happened?
All these weirdness polygons.
That sounds like a time to restart Max
Yep.
issue.
Oh, that's why I'm creating them.
Whoa. Oh, are you in the create?
I was in
Yeah.
extend and I totally forgot.
Oh, that's funny.
Oops.
You know, another thing that you showed us that portfolio that guy sent you.
Yeah.
Another little issue that I have with it is that the fact he used tutorials to create all his portfolio work, so it's not really his own work.
No, I guess that's true. I mean, it's fine. Like, there's good tutorials out there, and if you're a student, I mean, people know that you're going to be learning from something, and that's okay. But your stuff should be at least equal or better,
Yeah.
right? Like, you should still kind of make it your own if you're going to go out of a tutorial. If it's worse, that's not good. And well, if it's worse, that's fine. It's just that just means you're learning.
Yeah. Then find it.
Yeah, that's hard.
Doesn't get you a job.
So, one of the main problems people have when they're working on their portfolio is you're going to spend a lot of time on a piece. And so you're like, this was, time of mine. I need to show it off.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people feel it's just because they spent time on something that is worth showing, right? And that is not true a lot of times, right? You got to be okay with doing throwaway work. I do throwaway work all the time. Like I'll unwrap something or model something, and I'll just delete it. Right? It just doesn't matter, right? You got to practice, right?
I've been doing that numerous times. I've been doing like a bunch of heads. I'll model the whole thing out, and I'm like, no, get rid of it.
Yeah, right? It's like, it's like sketching, right? You're not going to become a really good artist if you don't just doodle and just draw hands and things, right? They don't all belong in a museum, but they're there to get you to a place, right? And modeling's the same way. It's, you're an artist. Like anything else with art, it just takes a lot of fucking practice. You could show your parents or whatever, and they'll be like, "Wow, a 3D model!" They'll be impressed. Right?
Yeah, and then show another 3D model like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, show a colleague, and they'll be like, "Yeah, it's pretty good, but here's some things, maybe, right?"
Honestly, what I do sometimes is just like, I'll just make a random weapon.
Yeah.
It's like, it's something that I know I can probably get it, like I'll make a revolver.
Yeah. Honestly, the best thing you can do for yourself is anytime you model something, like you're doing your character, throw it on polycount. Start a thread, be like, I'm making a character, and every week you post an update, and people are quite nice on there, but people will tell you what's wrong with it.
People are actually quite nice on the 3D modeling and 3ds Max.
Yeah, generally most 3D modeling places, like websites and stuff, people are pretty great, like good, constructive.
When I posted up my my demo reel, they're like, dude, you are so unfocused here. Of course, because I made it from college, so it's like animation crap in it, which I'm not really.
Your college demo reel is never going to be something that's going to get you a job unless you're going to like a really crazy post-grad or like a really good renowned school or like a really focused school, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you went to just an art school, sure, your portfolio might get you somewhere, but from a generalist program, you're going to have a general portfolio, and it's probably not going to get you a job. It's going to get you the skills to eventually get a job, and you got to be okay with that, which sucks.
Really, you gotta just go off on your own, make your own shit.
Yep,
Go look at it.
dude, you just gotta keep going, man. It never stops.
Keep moving forward.
Life of 3D modeler, man. You just gotta keep going.
Life of an artist.
Modeling ain't easy, you know, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is doing some fun stuff for you?
My character is apparently 64 polygons.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's really good, man. Wow.
Yeah.
That's like,
Impressive.
yeah, you get that shit running on a GameCube.
Until I right click and I convert to edible polygons. 12,000.
Never on a GameCube.
But then my total poly count goes from 341 to 328.
I'm done.
Out. Yep. I have had days like that. We've all had days. I've seen guys at work just be like, all right, guys, I'm coming in tomorrow. I need to just leave.
Yeah.
I've had days like that. Some days, it's not worth you burning through your day fighting something.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and if you don't have any other work to do, that's completely different. Sometimes you just gotta leave. I have just like you either gotta go for a walk and then come back an hour later, or you gotta just go away. I have done that before. I've just like, you know what? I'm gonna go see a movie. I will see you guys later. If I keep doing this right now, one of us will die in this room.
If you're doing this right now, I'm gonna go insane.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So apparently, if you have like an edible poly and you're in one of the sub-object modes and then you turbo smooth it,
Mm-hmm.
it completely fucks with the poly count.
It probably doesn't know an operation is like finished yet or something stupid like that.
So like when I have it on my character as like the line,
Mm-hmm.
that's when it's like 64 polygons. And then if I go and do it without, it's 25,000. And then if I right click and convert that to poly, it's 12,000.
Huh.
I don't understand. I don't have calculate. How do you calculate?
I wing it.
Yeah.
I'm a math winger.
Estimate.
Yeah. More or less.
100-day poly.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like max. Oh, did you like want like actual numbers? What is this, math school? Yeah. Get the hell out of here.
Too funny.
Yeah, Max is hilarious sometimes. In the best possible way.
That's what he was saying.
They keep adding shit, but they don't fix anything that they try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna add this. What about the thing you asked you to fix, 4 years ago?
No, we got distracted with this, but look how badass this shit is. Yeah. That's a lot of things. That's just engines in general.
Yeah. That'd be pretty sick to walk around in.
That's awesome.
No.
Is that your girlfriend's?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Nice, like layering of rocks. She working somewhere now? You said she got a job, or?
Still going to school. She's looking for somewhere though.
Oh, cool. Where's she? When's she done?
What's that?
When's she done school? Is this her like last year? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 12-month program. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did she start already?
Yeah.
Oh, like start through summer and stuff, or?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Started in April, I believe.
Nice. Where's she going again?
It's BC. It's an online school over in BC somewhere.
Oh, cool. She learning a lot? She like
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Yeah, online schools, man, they're kind of like the way to go a lot of times these days. It's pretty crazy. The problem with online stuff is you gotta have like the willpower to get shit done.
Yeah. She's like devoted. This is like a side project of hers.
Yeah, she seems like, I mean, there's people that will be fine, right?
Yeah.
But for, I think a lot of people, they can't do the online stuff. They just...
Yeah, that's one of the things I had. Like, I took the astronomy one. I'm thinking, oh, that'll be easy.
Wait, you took astronomy?
Yeah,
It was like a prereq or like a...
years ago for one of the electives.
Electives, yeah. That's
And I'm like,
That's fucking awesome.
I completely just didn't do anything because I'm like, because I was so focused on trying to get.
Did you buy a telescope?
I actually have a telescope.
Do you? Does everyone in class need to get their own?
No, it was an online course, so
Oh.
I've had my telescope for years. So
Do you have a badass one? What kind of
no, it was
telescope?
like it's like a freaking giant binocular.
Oh, okay. I want one of those like really stubby ones. Those things look
Yeah,
awesome.
I want one of those too, honestly.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teacher she has right now, he's actually from Spain.
Oh, okay.
But like they have like terms, so like they're like 6-week terms, 12-week terms, and they get a new teacher for each term.
Cool.
And her last teacher were giving her like 85s and 90s on all of her assignments. And this guy's been giving her 76 on every single assignment.
Oh.
Even though he's just like, oh yes, you improved greatly. Here's a 76.
Improved.
That's frustrating.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah, she's like, I don't even care about the marks anymore. I'm just gonna make a badass portfolio.
Marks don't matter.
And
That's what I keep telling my parents. Like, the marks don't matter.
Yeah.
It's hard. Our industry's hard for other people in many ways, right?
Vancouver Animation.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, or VANS for short.
Yeah, I think Vancouver has a lot of really good online schools. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about your careers your parents and other people are not going to understand.
Yeah.
Especially if you go like indie and you start telling them that like you will make money every 3 years when your game comes out, they will just be like, "What? How? Like, how are you selling things every day? Like, what are you doing?" Like, don't worry about it. Yeah.
How do you live?
I make money once a decade. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So she explains this teacher as like a great concept artist, which he is. He's got great advice, but a terrible teacher.
Yeah. Not everybody's a good teacher. It's hard being a good teacher. So actually, it's really hard just giving critiques and stuff too.
That's another piece she did.
Oh shit, that's awesome. She's gotten a lot better, eh? Since like, I mean, her stuff was really good before too, but that's awesome. She focusing more on environment art stuff, or?
She recently she is because she's generally decent with the character art, so she wants to get better at the.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, the one thing that you told us about environment art is that you're basically telling a story.
Yeah, you got to do some sort of story, right? Doesn't matter what you're making. People need to get in there and feel like something happened. Because if you don't feel like anything happened, it doesn't feel real, right? I mean, you come into this office, like you walk in there, and you can look around and start imagining what happened this week, right?
Yeah.
I, for one, know that nobody has used this boardroom all week because I plugged in my computer and it was switched to VGA on the TV by default, and they always use HDMI, right? I mean, that's not really something you tell with background art, but you know, it's funny. You can tell little things, right? Like where chairs are positioned, what like exists in an environment, what's different.
If anything's changed since you last saw it.
Why does it look like absolute crap? Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, Andrew, you missed when I did your class. We didn't have certain like assignments, And so last year we did one that I think you would have really liked. We did one where you just had primitives. Do you remember that one? It was like the
Yes.
first one we did. So
Yeah, that
I
was
gave
fun.
everyone just like a bunch of materials, and all they were allowed to use is Unity primitives, and they had to make a scene, and they had to tell a story. And it was like one of the best assignments I've seen. Ben did like a whole he modeled things in a way that you like felt. Did you watch his or did you see his? It was like the like little game of life that you walk through.
Yes,
Yeah, where you like get to like make choices. So you kind of just like you're born, you're in like the hospital, the maternity ward.
You get to choose if you're a boy or girl.
Yeah, so you get to walk out one of those doors, and whichever one you choose, you fall down into, and then you're in like a school, and then you get to decide whether you stay in school or leave the door, and then whichever one you like fall through the floor, and then end up in your like choice there.
Okay, that's cool.
It was pretty badass, and then Mark did one. I don't know if you remember Mark's. I don't know if you were in Mark's class.
Yeah.
His was like 1,000,000 polygons. You remember that one? He did like the whole city with like this axe murderer on the loose and stuff. That one was really crazy.
Again, Alyssa's.
Alyssa's was amazing. Yes, Hamster War is still one of my favorite things I've ever seen. She did this scene. So you start off, you're like inside, and you walk out, and there's this hamster king with a crown and like little swords, and all these hamsters in front of him, like ready for battle. And you walk out the door, and you're inside a hamster cage, so it's all glass, and there's like levels and things, and it's this giant, really gruesome battle between two hamster groups, and there's like hamsters with like swords impaled in them, and they're on like teeter-totters, and it's awesome.
Nuts.
Dana's was really good too. Hers was really small, but she did the like Candyland
The
one.
Candyland, yeah, the Candyland massacre.
Yeah, man, everybody did something crazy morbid. Yeah, you guys needed
I
doctors.
did the apocalypse. The
You have to
apocalypse.
ask. Okay, after
Yeah, that
this,
was a
you
good
have
one.
to ask. Okay, what the hell is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, I think I did. I don't think I asked. I think I just told them.
You guys are.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. There's
Yeah.
one. I don't remember who did the robot love one.
Oh, that was Alex.
Was that Alex's?
The robot
No.
dinosaur.
Alex did
no,
the
yeah.
UFO.
Yeah.
I don't remember who did the robot love one. It was like this massacre of all these like people getting killed by robots, and then at the end there was a robot proposing to a human or something. It was really funny.
Alessandro.
Maybe I don't remember whose it was, but it was pretty good. Yeah, there was a bunch of really good ones in there. Yeah, that was a fun one. All those I like those assignments this year. They were pretty good.
That was funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny ones. Side scrollers, and everybody always just did crazy, brutal stuff. One of the guys did one where it was like frozen time and shit. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
You walk around, everything's all like frozen midair, and it was like an action scene. That was pretty cool. Alright. A little handle. Monitor. Alright. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to grow this a couple times. Do a full planar map for that bad boy.
Mm.
Why you do stupid things? Alright. Let's reset this thing. It's freaking out a little. Oops. Alright, open. Still doing it on an angle. It sucks. Why you do such stupid things? Yeah, good enough. Let's smush this down a little. could always do this if I wanted to. Let's even that out a little bit. There we go. Alright, got some checkers. Let's get this guy going here.
Just a couple more objects.
You're almost there?
Almost.
Nice. Yeah, it's such a such a thing you gotta just power through, eh?
Yeah. Some of them I'm just like, yeah, if that's good enough, I'll just go push wildfire on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it is. Crashing. Thanks, Max. I just opened it too.
Oh, did you actually want me to stay open? Oh, I thought you wanted me to fuck right off.
Open it, click on one of the objects. An error has occurred. We're shutting down now. Fuck you.
What a dick. I like that software can be like assholes. They can have personalities. I just feel 3D Max is just not a very nice person.
Scumbag Steve.
Yeah. I believe when the Robot Uprising is finished, the software will be looked at as like pioneers in anti-human sentiments. Like those were the originals. They helped start what we have today.
Max is gonna lead me to lead in it.
Yeah.
Either that or all the other pieces. All the other robots are just gonna look at 3ds Max just go.
I understand why humans hate us.
Why'd you do this to us, Max? We wanted peace.
No peace. Only crashing. Sometimes random math. Let's manually kind of average these guys out a little bit. I mean, just like a little bit. Gonna move this around. Alright. Where are you? Why won't you let me select things? Oh. Stupid lock. Oh god. What have I done? Cool. Somehow exited unwrap. Alright, Max, you're ready to work. Tell me what to do. You're not my dad. That's what I think of 3D Max. Detach, detach.
That's fine.
Because that's why. Okay, what do we got here? We got this, and then... Alright, I don't like how curvy this is, so let's try some manual unwrapping here. Let's flatten this stuff out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy kind of in between here. I'm going to select these two because I want this to be nice and straight because it'll just bake out better and all that. So I'm going to select these two. I'm going to average them out, but I'm going to take off align clusters. That way it doesn't screw with all of that. For some reason it decided to go there. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's see what that looks like. I probably screwed up things pretty badly here. Oh, it's not too bad. There's a little bit of craziness over here. Let's just isolate this guy. Alright, moves kind of push and pull. Let's move this in a little bit just to even that out. There we go. Do some distortion here. There we go. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Nice and flat. And let's see where we have our seams here. Alright, so far so good. We got one there. Those guys are on the edge. That's fine. Definitely have to clean this up here. Oh, shit. Let's get back to aligning some clusters. There we go. So close. Yeah, you know what? Let's just move all of these guys here. That one might be a little steep.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna reset the explanations.
Did you flat map it and it's all crazy?
Yeah, but it's the constraint arrows.
Yeah.
They're just.
Oh, they're just like all over the place? Happens. Alright, monitor done. Okay. A little bit left here. Alright. This one should be pretty easy. Weird. Maybe I don't do that. Nope. Yeah, let's do that one there. See how that looks. Alright. There we go.